Hey, what's up guys, Jan here. Hope you're all doing well. So there's a couple of guys that ask me on tips when sniping. I'm not the greatest one, but there is some stuff that I basically do when I decided I'm going to do some sniping today, things like that. So I've got this little routine that I normally do. I go to the test range. I'm doing this on a PlayStation 4 now, but it's exactly the same on the PlayStation 3. So what I do is I go to the test range. I haven't unlocked everything on PlayStation 4 yet, but just for me showing you this, I'll use the CSLR. Normally, like I said in previous videos, I use the Prisma 3.4 times scope 99% of the time. If I want to go a little bit bigger, I'll use the JGM 4 times scope, and if I want to go long range, I'll use the 6 times scope with the 14 time variable zoom. That's it, nothing else. Obviously straight pull and things like that. But for what I normally do is when I get to the test range, I put it on the 3.4 scope, the Prisma scope, and this is what I do. So when I get here, I just can stand over here because you automatically reload with that box right there. So you just start off really slowly. Now the first thing that I always tell people is never stand still and aim or look for people, because there's going to be a sniper over there. You're going to stand still, is an easy shot. And don't go prone, people. It's the easiest target. If there's a sniper lying down over there, he's prone, it's so easy to hit the guy. Headshot, easy kill. So when you start off with this, it's all slow movement. So the beginning parts, I'm normally doing it at these targets, these ones here, those ones there, and those ones there. That's what I start off with. So what I'll do is, while moving, and just make sure on battlefield, if you shoot and you move, you're going to miss the target. So you must make sure you get your timing right, and this is all about muscle memory and just to get the hand-eye coordination going. So you can move around, but when you want to shoot, just stand still, otherwise you're going to miss the target. So what I normally do is I come up here and I just start. I'm not aiming for a bullseye or anything, it's just the center of every target, more or less. And take your time. This is just to get the hands and the fingers and the controller and everything going, so it just feels comfortable. And I do it a lot, even if I play with a assault rifle or something. Come up to the test range, take a few rounds, and then go play a TDM before you go into a conquest match. So what I do now is I'm still taking my time. So there's a mark now on all of these targets. So I'm trying to hit them. And I mean, take your time. This is now just more about precise aiming. It's taking some time, but it's more about the movement after every shot. And as you'll see, it's so into me, when you fire a shot, move immediately. So a lot of gunfights that I win, it's basically because if I take a shot, I move immediately. And the quicker you can get on target, obviously, is a great way. Because a lot of guys that you've seen my videos, I always say, when I kill someone, you're taking too long, buddy. So that guy is standing there aiming at you because you're doing this. And if you're close to on target, you can just go, aim, and fire. So a lot of times I'm just first in shooting. Not because I'm a better sniper. Now the other thing that I'm trying to do is, as I move around like this, I'm trying, because in a previous video I told you guys about the center of the screen. Always know where the center of the screen is. So I'm trying, if I need to aim at that right on target there, and I move around. Before I aim, I know I'm really close to that target right now. So if I stop and peek, I'm already right there without me even doing this. So it's just a matter of aiming down sight. You don't have to move a long way through your crosshairs to get to the target. So I do this for a couple of minutes and just aim at the exact same spot and making sure you hit that. Then what I do is a bit more precise, still taking your time. Then you can decide what you want to do. I've got this little thing with ghost faces. So what I do is I will just start doing this. Start off by two eyes. And this is just the fun part for me. You know, getting into it and making sure that everything is working correct. You know, you feel alright in aiming and stuff like that. So this is, like I said, it's more about the precise movement. But it gets quicker and faster, and I'll show it to you. Let's give that dude another eye, and it's just a mouth for you and a mouth for you. You still need an eye over there. That's a bit of a skewy face, that one, but that's fine. That's a ghost. He can look whatever way he wants to. You've got a mouth, you've got a mouth, you've got a mouth. But you get the idea on that. So now I started punching. That one was totally off. Let's just give you an eye and you've got a mouth as well. So you all just feel the same. So that's what I do. Now the next thing is really important that I'm doing right here. Now you forget about all the precise aiming, and you just start shooting it. You know, so it's important to get quickly onto target movements, and you just want that hit marker. No headshots, no nothing. So you just start off obviously slow again, and make sure every time you hit one. This is just important to make sure that you hit that target every time. And I'll do this for a minute or two as well. And every time you'll see the hit marker. It's just about hitting it. No headshots, no nothing. My dog thinks so too. You know, it's all about speed. Because now when you start doing this and you get into a gunfight, you know, it's so much easier that you're really on target. Otherwise you're going to struggle sniping when you just get into a TDM or Conquest and you haven't practiced anything. I mean, you need to do that. If you want to get better, just spend them 5 minutes or so on the test range. Because I take it that way. If you can't hit a target that's standing still, how are you going to hit something that's moving? And that all comes to, you know, when stuff is starting to move and that you can see the way you know, how far you need to lead, things like that. I mean, that one is down now. But I never practice on them whatsoever. So now I just started speeding it up a little bit more. When you reload it, it must be an aim and shoot basically. And just see that you hitting the target every time. As you could see, I was moving on that one, that's why I missed it. It's all about the timing. Aim, stand still, shoot, and then move again. Then you just carry on with that quicker. And sometimes what I even do is I'll start aiming for the head. You know, obviously in the beginning it's going to be a little bit slower. But you just start taking headshots because every headshot is down immediately. And already you can see the aiming is starting to get on rather quickly. And at this moment I haven't pressed L3 once. It's all just dragging your crosshairs onto the target. And the thing is just making sure that you're standing still. That was in the neck. So that's what I normally do on that. Then I take it's the third one. Because this is a automatic one basically. Semi-automatic, you don't have to reload or anything. So the same, just go in and just shoot. Make sure you stand still when you shoot it. And then it's an easy way for you to see you did hit it or didn't hit it. It's a bit of a closer target. So I just go through that motion a little bit. And it's all just being on target really quickly. Moving on that one. Then what I do is I redeploy, just for the fun of it. And at a stage I was rather good at sniping, and the reason for that is that I used to do this quite a lot, and going onto a TDM. So what I do there is I take my Gold Magnum, I put up a reflex sight, that's all, and you do the same thing again. Forget about the headshots first, because the reload speed's much quicker, and you just start shooting your targets. And just see that you hit it every time, and your hit marker is there. Hit marker, that was a bad shot in between, there's a hit marker. And just to see that you get on target really quickly. I mean, aiming down sight, you're already on target basically. So I've told a couple of people sometimes I do snipe, sometimes with the reflex scope on it, and it's quite fun actually. And then you can go and even that's way more precise. If you want to do the headshot parts only with a reflex, it's getting quite small to see the targets like those ones there. But I got him. No, I missed him. So for you, anyway, to get better, come and do this, guys. It really helps. And just remember never to stand still. You know, move around, move around. You see the target, you shoot him, and then immediately move again. Don't stand still in one spot. And that's sometimes when I do get a nice kill, you know, a streak or something with a sniper, that's because I'm doing this. So I hope this will help some of you guys. This is what I do. And up to now, just to mention again, I've never pressed L3 to hold my breath. Not once. I will start doing it with a 6x scope or something like that, and I can actually show that to you. I think that's the... Oh no, that's ridiculous. I don't use that one. It's over here, you know, bigger scope like that. That's still easy. A lot of times I'll still drag my shots without holding my breath. It's just for precision shots like that one maybe. Aim down sight, L3 immediately and fire. So it's aim, hold your breath, there you go. Hold breath, shoot, move. Aim, hold breath, shoot, move. And that's what I normally do, guys. So I hope this can help a couple of you people. Never stand still. Aim with this, it really helps. And that's sometimes when I can actually get some quite nice kills and quick ones as well. So, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. And I normally did it over here. I didn't die. But anyway, cheers guys. Take care.